Armed police! Come to the door! You come to no harm! Shots fired!
Crime never sleeps.
Taser, I think.
But neither
Stand still!
do the cops. Battling on the front line
Taser! Taser!
are Nottinghamshire's finest.
Stop after impact.
Highly trained pursuit drivers, specialists in entry and search,
4 ounces of cannabis.
rapid response firearms officers,
Armed police! Show yourself now!
Police with a dog, stop!
and the crime-stopping force
Look at my arm!
of the dog unit.
Get down on the floor!
Wherever the battle takes them, they'll never back down. Because cometh the hour
Yeah, Bass, we've still got him. Up on the back wheel, offside of the road.
cometh the interceptors.
Where are you from? Leeds. Don't come to Nottingham again, will you?
Coming up,
His white Fiesta November Juliet failed to stop at the RTC.
reeling in a crash and run
We are behind it. It's still failing to stop.
when the dogman says stay, you stay. And death-defying driving on the M1
N8 vehicle failed to stop. It's a rammed out vehicle.
leads to a drugs bust worth a cool £250,000.
It's 250 grand.
Some people take a while to get going in the morning. But interceptors are ready for action day
Sit on the floor and stop being a muppet.
and night.
There's probably 10 grams worth of weed there alone in 1 gram deals. I'd do this for free. What motivates me is just simply locking up people that are up to no good, whether they're out stealing or dealing drugs. If they're crossing the line one way or the other, I want to try and help stop it. I enjoy the thrill of the chase, really, the buzz of it all.
There's a buzz on the airwaves tonight.
No indication of any weapons inside that vehicle.
A vehicle of interest is heading for Notts Patch.
Yeah, 6-3 received.
And road crimes Gav Hall and John Lee are part of the welcoming committee.
The road crime team and the roads policing team are currently moving towards the M1 to an RV point. We've had some intelligence that there's a vehicle travelling south on the M1 that's going to come into Nottinghamshire. It's believed that it will contain a large quantity of Class A drugs, and we've been given some preemptive authorities to stop that vehicle.
The target car is about to enter Nottinghamshire, and John is racing to lead the team tasked with stopping it.
6-3, we are making towards the motorway for this job.
John's a pursuit tactical advisor. What he doesn't know about boxing in cars isn't worth knowing. He'll do the driving while Gav handles comms.
He is likely to get off at 28 then, isn't he?
Yes.
A plane car's tracking the suspect vehicle on the M1 while the team gets into position.
Stay a good distance back, away from the car. Follow the commentary of Gav and John when they picked up in the plane car.
Interceptors are plotting up, ready to take their cue from Gav and John, who will take the lead in their unmarked Beamer.
Do we know if it's past 30 yet?
Committed 29 Alpha southbound M1.
The suspected drug car has passed junction 29A. John and Gav aren't far behind.
We're at 29 Alpha, half-mile marker.
A marked car makes way for their stealth-mobile, and John eases past, closing in on the target.
1 mile marker for the services.
1 mile marker for the services.
The surveillance state.
Okay. Yeah, we're near it.
The suspect's up ahead.
I'd like it Gav can take over the commentary then.
John's in the hot seat for a high-speed tactical pursuit and containment, with Gav tasked with guiding multiple cars to box in the bad guy.
6-3 committed past the services.
We're directly behind that road car in town. I think the marked car's coming up to the subject vehicle.
I haven't seen it.
I ain't seen it. Hang on, yeah.
Yeah, we've got it.
From 6-3, we are directly behind subject vehicle. We are lane 2, speed 70, near side indication lane 1.
They keep the targets in their sights, ready to lead the charge.
Back to lane 2, back to lane 1, speed 80.
The driver's leaving the M1.
We have a near side indication, junction 28.
But they're prepared for this. Other units lie in wait at the bottom of the slip road.
Taking the first, A38, generally towards Sutton in Ashfield.
And there are 3 cars in the stick behind John.
The close-up will go for a box after this junction.
Film ahead and rolling on.
All ready for Gav's signal.
Let's close up, please. On your call.
Yeah. Yeah, box. Close up now then.
Close up. Box on, box on.
John races to get in front. But the target rams him and breaks free of the box.
NH vehicle failed to stop. It's a rammed our vehicle.
We're knackered.
We're out.
Yeah.
We're done. From 6-3, we are directly behind subject vehicle.
Interceptors are after a car that may be carrying drugs. It's smashed free of a box.
NH vehicle failed to stop. It's a rammed our vehicle.
And John and Gav are lucky to escape unharmed.
We're knackered.
We're out.
Yeah.
We're done.
Yeah, all right, please.
The rest of the team most certainly are not. And there goes the bad guy.
Medium, vehicle continues, lane 2.
The target vehicle is no slouch, with a top end of over 140.
The RA is medium, speed is 90.
The pursuing cops have the speed. The difference is they won't put other road users in danger. And as the runaway flies down the wrong side of the road into oncoming traffic, he's pulling away. Where it's safe, the pursuing pack's pushing 80. Unlike the runaway, they're forced to slow for red lights. And it isn't long before the interceptors are forced to face the inevitable.
Total loss at the crossroad.
With the trail cold, 5 miles back, Gav and John limp onto the hard shoulder.
That's literally as fast as it'll go, mate.
Yeah.
As the news filters through, the man who rammed them got away.
It's been a
I just want to go home.
Yeah,
Get a bottle of wine.
But while Gav inspects the damage, better news comes in.
I'm with the driver, as described, yellow t-shirt, grey tracksuit bottoms with blue knee patches. So the car is somewhere near me.
Macca's caught some lad walking down the street out of breath who reckons he's been out for a run, and it's just a load of rubbish. It's going to be the driver. Now we just need to locate the vehicle, which will be somewhere close by, because in that car, fingers crossed, will be a load of Class A drugs. So all might not be lost. This will still be a good job.
It's looking up because they found the abandoned car, and the guy Macca's nicked has admitted to driving it.
You've levelled with me, you've given me your name, you've said you're in the car, thank you. They've found the car, yeah, so the game's over. You don't need to give me false details or anything, the job's over. Right, get out of the car, I'm just going to put the cuffs onto the back. And don't mess about when the cuffs come off. Yeah, I know.
What do you think I'm doing? Where am I going to go?
Well,
what I'm saying, he's stood like by me like I'm a divvy or something.
Well, mate, you've just rammed a police car.
While Macca deals with his suspect, the rest of the team have been busy searching the vehicle that rammed John and Gav off the road.
It looks as if there's a rather large quantity of drugs.
A cardboard box appearing to hold drugs has been bagged up and is bound for Mansfield Nick.
Right, mate, I need to just say something officially to you, OK? So you're also under arrest for being concerned in the supply of Class A drugs because of what's been found in the vehicle, OK?
And what has been found is more than they ever hoped for.
You see how many individual blocks there were?
Several kilos of suspected, uncut cocaine.
That's 250 grand.
And £250,000 in Class A might explain why they took such risks.
For them, it's worth risking going to prison for a long time. You might as well try and ram a police car out the way and make it off. Unfortunately for him, it's not paid off. We've got him, we've got the car, we've got the drugs.
The man who rammed Gav and John on the motorway received a 12-month suspended prison sentence for dangerous driving. He also pleaded guilty to supplying Class A drugs and received 4 years behind bars. As for his mate, who was later identified, no evidence was found to connect him to drug supply, and he was found not guilty. It's a wet winter night in the city.
Just on Mansfield Road, so we'll head down to the bottom.
Multiple units are en route to intercept a VW driver who may not be insured.
It is a old Volkswagen Passat.
Including Paul Charlesworth and Rich Elliott.
On a right. Now Mansfield Road outbound.
Yeah, got you. We're just at Manvers Street.
But as Paul and Rich blew light through the reds, there's news from the radio.
I think it's gone with some natural stop, I think.
The Passat's been stopped 2 miles away by Toby Hardy and Sergeant Harry.
Just confirm it has stopped, Harry.
Yes, it's stopped.
But as Paul and Rich close in, it's all change at the scene.
There's been an RTC.
A white Fiesta has stacked into a taxi right in front of Toby. Seen in the distance, Toby leans in and talks to the driver, who then takes off.
Right, go after that Fiesta.
Yep.
At H Oscar Foxtrot 22.
Rich and Paul are on the Ford like green on grass.
There's white Fiesta November Juliet failed to stop at that RTC. We are behind it. This is still failing to stop.
While at the scene of the crash, Toby and Harry are bringing up the rear.
Hey, stop, Forest Road, mate.
Forest Road.
Yeah, they're behind it, 1199 white Fiesta.
They're playing catch-up because Rich, Paul and the fail to stop have a mile head start.
Right.
North Sherwood Street, generally towards Forest Road East. DRA is low, traffic is low, there's no pedestrian traffic. Speed is currently 50 in a 30.
It's a tough night in the saddle, but this isn't Rich's first rodeo. An advanced driver, he's rock solid at the wheel. He's also an amateur fire breather, but that's another story.
Forest Road East, speed is 50 and a 30, DRA is medium.
The driver's fled one crash already and is in danger of causing a second as he sails through a red light.
Junction with Alfreton Road, it's right onto Alfreton Road, outbound.
The runaway's upping the danger level.
It's gone lights out, wrong way down a one-way street.
And the cops can't carry on and put the public at risk.
Generally towards Radford Road. We've lost sight of it because we've aborted.
Priority now is the driver who met a lights-out bad guy on a one-way street.
Did that car hit you?
Nearly. I had to come in this way.
Yeah, it hasn't hit you though, yeah. Yeah, we were after, we've aborted because it was coming down here.
I was like, oh my gosh, the car's coming down, and I know it's a one way.
Yeah, so yeah, we were chasing it, but we've come. So just take. So just take a minute, just reverse back down here a bit if you can, and then just get out the road. Just take a minute, all right?
Received, thanks.
While the stricken pair pull in to lower pulse rates,
Behind, but I was like, where is she? I said, wait for the lights, but we didn't see the car, but I knew you was there.
No worries, as long as you're all okay.
Paul and Rich are back in the hunt, as are Toby and the Sarge.
Just to make a bit of clarity on this incident. As we were dealing with the Passat driver, this white Fiesta has actually collided with the rear of another vehicle. As I've got out to speak to the driver of the white Fiesta, I've asked him to switch the engine off. He hasn't. He's then just put his foot down and started to drive off.
Toby did, however, get a decent look at their target.
The driver of the vehicle is an IC3 male wearing a dark green bomber jacket with a knotted afro hair.
The whole team's looking for the runaway.
I'll get an image, or see if there's an image of the keeper on leash, Toby.
Whose Fiesta's been spotted.
They've got the car.
Abandoned.
Just watch this, you have to go with tank traps.
It's a race now to search surrounding streets before the driver slips away. This is a needle in a haystack job.
Heading towards the direction of Maple Street.
There's units driving everywhere. Can you plot people up on containment, please?
And in the depths of the dark haystack...
That's him, driver.
Is a dodgy glimmer by the bins. No, really. Just watch the G in no parking. He's away and over a wall. Toby gives chase while the sergeant moves to cut him off.
He's on foot, he's running right, Craigville Road.
The runner's already given two interceptors the slip.
Across the road onto Holland Street. Into an alleyway.
Looks like he's done it again.
Stand by.
He's going to come back on himself, back out onto Radford Road.
Every cop and their dog are combing the area.
He's gone that way.
We've got it to us,
But there's no sign of their suspect.
His last known address.
Paul, Rich, Toby and the Sarge rendezvous at his hiding place to search for clues.
Toby's gone after him on foot and he's hopped that wall.
Needlessly hopped that wall?
He just went over that wall. To be honest, I didn't even see him.
Which is understandable. Toby needed night vision to spot this. But the invisible man did leave one clue.
Oh, is that the car there?
Yeah.
His Fiesta, which is being searched by local cops.
There's a few bits in the car. Just trying not to get glass all over it.
Who have discovered
God.
his driving licence, which helpfully has his address on it.
He left his wallet in it nicely for us and his ID.
Yeah.
Armed with his thoughtful clue, Paul and Rich are en route to the suspect's address.
Yeah, got you. We'll just come to the area then and just see if he generally makes his way back.
But before they get there, their slippery suspect is sighted again on an electric scooter.
Yeah, we're coming from the tram crossing now.
Freewheeling towards Rich and Paul.
Anytime now, slow down. So we're with the scooter, where is he in relation to that?
I don't know.
Foiled again.
We need to go back.
He's trying to get back to his home address.
Yep.
It seems the suspect's heading for home by any transport necessary.
That way.
They want to cut him off, but these streets offer lots of cover.
He likes dipping down and hiding, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So they split up.
I'm going to get out on a walk, mate.
Doing it.
You can drive around if you want, but okay.
Paul in size 9s in the rain.
I'll float around.
Rich in a luxury Volvo XC90 with heated seats. It's gone one, and the odd straggler
That was it.
Yeah.
doesn't match the description of their crash and run suspect.
Just come up this road, just here.
But Paul's convinced he's here somewhere.
Whiskey Romeo unit, Eastern monitoring.
Yeah, do you want to go back?
Another sighting. If this is their man, it's his third chase tonight. And the third time he's pulled away.
He's up some steps at the end of Rosegar, I think back towards Arnold Road.
The full Balboa is no mean feat, carrying 10 kilos of kit. And they've lost him again. There's a few ways out from here.
I'm having he's probably in one of the gardens here.
And a whole lot of cops.
I don't think he'll have made it out. He'll be in a garden. Yeah, I've just gone into a garden. There's a security light come on. And then there's been some noise in the next door garden as I've come in.
Someone's just come through here.
Hello, mate. Is anyone come in your garden? What, just now? Is that why you've opened the door?
And locals are happy to help.
What are you doing in my garden?
Oh, sorry, Doc.
Even if it's a shock to find an armed cop on your patio at 1 in the morning.
Thank you, Doc.
But not everyone's on the side of the interceptors.
Oi, don't walk off.
One local objects to cops and cameras.
It's absolutely nothing to do with you, so carry on walking and let us do our job.
No, I'm trying to get some food.
Get some food and go home then.
Camera, mate. You're the data handler, aren't you?
Right.
Yes.
It's not your business. Your food's getting wet. Just go away.
Who are you talking to?
You.
You're a public servant.
We're trying to do a job and you're interfering. I'm trying to do a job and you're interfering and getting in the way.
No, he has.
You are, because you are taking my attention away from what I'm supposed to be doing. Get your food and go home.
Go on.
No. Off you go then.
You're serviced. Go on.
This isn't helping catch a man who left the scene of a crash.
I want your names and numbers. I want that. I want that data. I'm entitled to that data.
And by the time Paul's dealt with this guy...
It's miles away again now.
Have they lost their suspect for good?
Right, go after that Fiesta.
Yep.
Interceptors aren't getting the runaround from the driver of a Fiesta.
I've asked him to switch the engine off. He's then just put his foot down and started to drive off.
He's fled an RTC in front of the cops and taken crazy risks on the road.
He's gone lights out, wrong way down a one-way street, which is...
Terrified other drivers.
Oh my gosh, the car's coming down and I know it's a one way.
And decamped.
He's on foot, he's running, right, Claypool Road.
Then slipped the net not once.
Across the road onto Holland Street. Into an alleyway.
Not twice, but 3 times.
Miles away again now.
Luckily, the cops have his abandoned car, his driving licence and his home address.
But he's going back towards his house, which is off to the right down there.
And there's been a development. Their runaway has called the cops to report his Fiesta stolen and inform them that he's at home.
Oh, so where's the front of his house?
The front of his house is...
Time for a house call. His mum's in.
Hello, Doc. Sorry to bother, it's the police. Would you mind me just having a quick nosy round?
Yeah. But he isn't.
NH, he's apparently not inside this address.
Mum gets the suspect on the phone.
Hi, where are you?
I'm at where you told us you were.
I am. Yeah, that's where I live. My car got stolen into town.
All right, whereabouts are you now then?
I'm in town.
Oh, whereabouts in town?
Market Square.
Market Square. Are you able to get yourself back home? And we can take some details about the theft of your car.
No, no. Where's the... Have you found my vehicle, please?
Well, yeah, we found your vehicle, but we'd just like to speak to you about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So where can we find you then?
In a garden, soaking wet?
Well, if you can tell us exactly where you are, we can get somebody to you. But we were on the understanding that you were here already.
I'm just jumping in an Uber. No, I'm not home.
Right, okay.
I was in town. I went to put some money into my account, and then the next morning I come, my car's gone missing.
Where are you exactly?
I'm jumping in an Uber. All right, I'm on my way back home.
Righto.
It takes less than 15 minutes for the suspect to arrive from town in a taxi.
How you doing?
How are you?
Not bad.
Found my car?
We haven't found your car.
Thank you.
We're just going to get one of our colleagues just to come and have a chat.
Hey?
We're just going to get one of our colleagues to come down and have a chat.
Yeah.
So your car, is it your car?
Yeah.
Leaving Rich to chat to the suspect, Paul grabs a word with the cabbie.
That car was involved.
Where have you just picked him up from?
What?
On Mansfield
Just
Road.
two streets behind.
2 streets over here?
Yes.
Rich, he's only been picked up 2 streets over that way.
He got a cab from 2 streets away and not the centre of town. But he still claims his car was crashed by the guy who stole it.
Yeah, a black guy got into it and drove off.
Well, we think it's you.
Me?
Yeah.
because Toby leaned in the car and talked to the driver at the scene of the accident.
The driver of the car is here.
In my car,
Yeah, so he's going to make sure that he's happy that it is you.
That taxi driver says he's picked him up 2 streets that way. Do you want to do the honours then? Or...
Don't leave him hanging, Toby.
You all right, buddy?
Yeah.
You're under arrest at a minute for failing to stop for the police.
And take pockets.
Dangerous driving.
I wasn't. I didn't do that.
Right. Yeah, you did.
I promise you.
It's okay, we're just going to put some cuffs on.
Just don't fight with anybody.
No, I'm not.
At 8 Oscar Foxtrot, somebody up to transport him to custody, please.
You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention, when questioned, something which you later rely on in
Sir,
court.
I promise you,
anything
you got the wrong
do say
person.
may be given in evidence. Do you understand that?
Yes, but you got the wrong person.
Your shirt's on inside out, isn't it?
No.
Is it not?
What are you on about?
You got the label on the back.
Your shirt's definitely inside out because the label's on the outside.
That's no, it's not.
That's an actual label. That's not like fashion, is it? That's that's your Primark label.
It's a style.
The butter. Are they press studs? Because you've done well.
Yeah.
Oh no, it is on the inside out. Well, that's what it's certainly what it looks like. I don't know why the wash label would be on the outside.
It'll all come out in the wash, mate.
Come take a seat, just watch your head when you're going.
Oh, yeah, it's satisfying, very satisfying to get them after, 3 hours of trying to actually get somebody locked up for it. Makes all the walking around in the rain and all the effort worth it, really.
The cops were unable to prove Mr. Elusive was behind the wheel and received no charge for the alleged offences of failing to stop at the scene of an accident, dangerous driving and failing to stop for police. There are many satisfying moments for an interceptor. Bagging the bad guy, catching out a liar.
What's your name?
James.
James?
No, it's not, it's Joshua.
But nothing beats protecting the public.
You're all right now, you're fine, you're okay, don't worry. We'll get you off the road and we'll get the car out of the way, okay?
Safety of the public is ultimately paramount to everything we do. The reason that we deal with criminals, is to protect the public, protect people. As there is today, there's thousands of people about. What we don't want to be doing is increasing the risk to people going about their everyday business.
It's the run-up to Christmas, and people are going about their business in the city centre. The strategy for interceptors is increased patrols for this time of year. 2 minutes from the main shopping area, firearms cops Lewis Marshall and Lee Frith are doing the rounds.
Just when you're ready, got yourself into I'm going home mode.
Bang, job.
Yes.
While CCTV keeps tabs on the Yuletide masses, capturing a young family enjoying themselves near the fruit and veg stall. But as Dad wanders away, all hell breaks loose from stage right. Running from a tall man, this guy smashes into the mum and her kids. Meanwhile, the man who chased him is suddenly clutching his face. Leaving the traumatised family, the smaller man approaches his pursuer, who hides behind a bystander. They circle, ready to fight. But tall guy seems to be struggling with his eyes. With a parting exchange, Shorty legs it, leaving the guy who chased him in all sorts of bother. As the tall guy's led off by 2 men, a 999 call comes in from someone nearby.
2 black males in the city centre have just thrown something in someone's face.
The guy who bowled over the family allegedly sprayed pepper spray in the eyes of the man who chased him. And now the suspected sprayer has been spotted nearby, reportedly with a knife. Frithie can't get there fast enough as word comes in the suspect's in a car park behind the city centre.
I've done both the car parks off the Lace Market Theatre, so if you come up to Fletcher Gate car park, I've done all those car parks to the right-hand side.
Lee joined up with a desire to help people. He doesn't want to spook anyone with a knife in a busy area, so he kills the blues in his plain car. But a member of the public spots the uniform.
Oh, mate, you're right.
Not here anymore.
Got in that shop next to Tesco Express.
Next to Tesco's Express.
You're next to Tesco Express, you just walked in there.
Their suspect's been seen entering a kitchen shop.
So apparently they've gone inside catering equipment.
Lee arrives to find an undercover cop about to go after him.
Mate, you taser?
But tackling a man like this in a shop full of knives is a tricky order, so the taser-armed firearms cops take the lead.
You got a black male coming here? Mate, show me your hands. Show me your hands exactly. Stay there. Don't put your hands in your pockets while I'm telling you.
Turn around. Spin around.
Stay there.
Spin around. Spin around. Hands on your head. Go on, Lee.
They can't be too careful. He's alleged to have pepper sprayed someone and may have a knife.
You got a knife on you?
No, mate.
What are you doing in here then?
I've just been looking for some kitchen stuff.
Well, you haven't, have you?
I cook a lot.
You won't be knocking up a souffle in those bracelets, chef.
Detained
for a Section 1 search.
Have you been involved in an incident just now?
No.
No? So why is a load of people telling me that you've been involved in an incident then?
I don't know, mate.
Could it be because of the CCTV footage of someone just like you kicking off in the city centre?
There's like a small little knife in this bag. Not
There's a
knife.
Right.
No, but take this off.
A search of his bag reveals a tiny knife, not the blade described by the person who called it in.
He's got like the tiniest penknife ever, but I just think it's something more. There's some reason he's coming here. Because we were in an unmarked and we didn't have blues on, so he's not reacted to the police car.
Let's see if there's no CCTV, this obviously where he's hiding stuff here.
If the guy had a bigger knife, this is the perfect store in which to hide it. So the team goes to town searching cookware and scrutinising CCTV. But they've drawn a blank.
I'll get too old for this. Ow!
Apart from CCTV of the original incident, a tiny penknife is all they have on their suspect, who is well known to Lewis.
So.
How's things with you, fella?
All right, thank you.
Staying out of trouble?
Always.
Always finding it, aren't you?
Always, mate.
Hey?
Yourselves checking CCTV?
Cut me some slack, lads.
Well, you've been involved in something, haven't you?
Excuse me?
What?
Allegedly.
I'm not stupid, don't talk to me like I'm stupid, yeah?
Stupid, but you can't put a finger on me like you know what
Okay.
you don't know.
So I'll tell you what, I'll go and review CCTV while you're still in handcuffs, and I'll bet you any money that you're involved in it in some way.
I'm not involved in it.
Right, OK. Then you'll get a full apology from me.
The suspect is off to the nick. But though there's CCTV footage of the incident, the tall guy who was allegedly sprayed refuses to cooperate, and there's no sign of the large knife reported by the 999 caller.
So they've got no IP evidence.
Lock him up as well.
The knife is tiny, is an offensive weapon. Has it threatened anybody, we don't know. So they're locking him up for the public order offence.
It could be tough to make a case against their suspect, but Frithy's still a happy interceptor.
Genuinely, what I love about that job is a member of the public has rang for help and they're stood in the middle of a street with someone that's potentially got a knife, and I was 2 minutes away because we were following the patrol strategy. And when that member of the public needed us, you just saw the look of relief on his face when he saw that we were a police car.
Keeping the peace on Earth is what it's about, but a Christmas miracle emerged when the suspect was searched at the nick. 1 can of pepper spray, 1 butterfly knife, and a partridge in a pear tree. Can man pleaded guilty to possession of weapons and breaching a suspended sentence. The judge gave him a 12-month suspended sentence and ordered him to pay a victim surcharge of £156.
It looks like a clean bag of white powder.
Cops don't seize big bags of drugs every day.
There's obviously a fairly substantial amount of what would appear to be coke.
But every day the knife crime team disrupts the local drug trade.
So we're out on the city south area of the city today.
Their MO, flood drug hotspots with cops and keep their eyes open.
We've got 3 marked cars and we've got a plain car out today. Looking for our normal stuff, drug dealers, knife carriers.
Dan and Mike are on one side of an estate, while on the other, Joe thinks he spotted 2 guys on bikes serving up.
I'm on the tram tracks now. There's two lads on bikes that come in and they've turned round. Yeah, he's running
towards the alleyway.
One of the bikers has taken off and Joe's after him on foot.
One on the bike towards Robin Hood now.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, we've got him. He's going to go down the alleyway towards Wilford Crescent West.
Back under the underpass.
He's back under the underpass towards Houseman, if you can get in there. Dump me out.
Dan's been in enough chases to know it pays to keep a close eye in alleyways in case anything dodgy gets dropped.
We'll have to walk the road then. Which way? Towards Wilford Grove? Yes, Wilford Grove. We're around there now.
He's in the alleyway. He's going to be coming out onto Wilford Grove just about now.
What, to Wilford Crescent West?
Yeah, sorry, Wilford Crescent West. I'm going to wait in this alleyway just in case he spins back round.
Spoiler alert, he doesn't, but he does run straight into Mike.
Stay where you are, mate. Stay where you are for us.
The suspect cyclist surprisingly stops as good as gold. He's soon in cuffs and coughing to carrying cannabis.
Where's cannabis in here?
He's also ringing off the hook on more than one phone.
So I've seen him discard a burner that I found in the garden, mate, here. Burner's ringing off the hook as well. Got a shitload of cash on him as well. He's obviously, you know, bang at it.
They suspect he's dumped something else.
As I've got him coming around the corner, he's made no attempt to ride off at that point. He's sort of given up. So obviously whatever he's dumped before he's come around this corner after the alleyway.
He was hanging round in this alleyway, so I just want to search it, see if he's ditched something. He's definitely been just around, because I've seen him from there, and he's been around here. 10-4.
The alley's clean, but there's a dirty job to do if they're to be thorough.
Coming around the corner, he's made no attempt to ride off at that point.
Yeah.
So obviously whatever he's
There's quite a lot in there.
Someone's literally been throwing money away.
There's all sorts around, isn't there?
Why did you dump cash?
Just dump the cash, would it?
We got 60 quid. Yeah, we've had the bin out. There's nothing else in the bin.
Not in the bin.
There you go.
Got it. Oh.
Sound.
But next to it.
We've located the drugs discarded, so we're all sorted. Thank you anyway. It was suspected to be crack cocaine, which is all bundled up in this nice little wrap. There's not that many, but with the whole circumstances in making off, the burner phone ringing, the cash, all the signs are there for a Class A drug dealer. So he's going to be coming in for possession with intent to supply. Oh, God. How we doing?
Right.
Probably not amazing because you're in the back of here, but...
While Balaclava man gets checked into custody...
You need to follow me this way.
A Section 18 search of his property...
Police! Anyone in?
...reveals more of what was casually binned.
Plenty of cash.
And yet more burner phones. They've seized cash, drugs and more mobiles than Carphone Warehouse.
Which, having briefly glanced over the messages, says to me there's going to be drug dealer material on that phone.
Given the evidence they've collected, the cops are confident they disrupted a genuine bad guy.
Just pull your head down for us. We'll have to just take that balaclava off as well, mate, right? We'll book it all in.
After an investigation into the cyclist who stopped by the bin, no action was taken for the alleged offences of possession with intent to supply Class A and Class B drugs, as the drugs were not found on him. Coming up, Coops and Rambo hunt down a speeder.
Stand by for decap.
Who's quick to regret poking the land shark.
He's playing me, please.
When dealing with cops, there are 5 words any lawbreaker should heed.
Please, for the dog, stop, stop!
Never run from the dog.
Look my arm!
It's the first breath of Wednesday. The only things up at this time should be cops and badgers. But Coops has snagged an early riser.
Delta 5-1, code 0, vehicle failure to stop, Coppice Road. Low risk, no road users.
Advanced driver, pursuit train. So left, back onto Coppice Road.
The car, a Seat, has a marker on it for speeding offences.
Speed 70 and a 30. It's low risk and it's going to the Killisink estate.
But there are 2 good reasons why the driver should think twice about speeding off now.
So yeah, it's committed Killisink, Beechwood Road.
1, Coops is an advanced driver in a 150mph Skoda VRS. And 2, he's got police dog Rambo in the boot.
Speed 50 and a 30. Still low risk.
But far from thinking twice, this guy's put his foot down.
Still Killisink Road, speed 70 in a 30, medium risk.
Or has he?
Heavy braking, to left, Kilbourne Road. Stand by for decamp.
Coops reads the runes of the road like a master.
Still Kilbourne Road, and it's off-road.
And he knows a bailout is imminent. A very foolish bailout. Rambo's activated. And if there's one thing dumber than running from Rambo, it's poking him in the eye in the vain attempt to defend yourself rather than stopping struggling. Some very poor decision-making tonight, mate.
Do you like poking him in the eye, dear? Hey, do you like poking the dog in the eye? Why? What have you just done that for? Mate, is that your wound there?
He won't be poking anything with that hand for a while.
Listen, concentrate on that hand there, mate, yeah? Pull your right sleeve down. Pull that sleeve down. And cover me. Put pressure. Yeah, don't look at it. Listen to me. Don't look at it. You're alright, apart from that. Have you got anything on you shouldn't have? Right.
I'm just having a little drink, that's all.
Don't move me. I can't leave the dog now. I've got to wait till the cops come. I'll look after you, alright? Doro Drive.
In the meantime, you're nicked.
Mate, it's a moment of time, you're under arrest. Failing to stop, dangerous driving. Hey up, mate. Can you put some gloves on for us, mate? He's been bitten. Is it right? Yeah. Just get a first aid kit as well, please.
This guy impacts impressive pace on 2 legs.
Hey, you've got some distance there, mate.
But they're no match for 4.
Did you not hear me shout for the dog?
Panicked. I just panicked.
Mate, look, we'll get your injuries sorted, alright. What I'm going to do, handcuffs are going to go on you, then we'll check your injuries.
All together now, never poke the dog. Coops' poor decision maker was found guilty of dangerous driving. He got a 20-week prison sentence, suspended for 18 months, and a 12-month driving ban. Rambo lost a bit of fur in the incident, but after the once-over from the vet, he got a clean bill of health and returned to active duty.
Yeah, letting you go.